As you can see, it's not review day today. I'm in my trackies, my woolly hat, and it's time to show you the Volkswagen Mk2 Golf ABF project. It's one of those projects that you just need to keep dipping away at. It was quite gutting when the engine did seize at, I think it was 191,000 miles. Not bad really, but the other thing is it had a rebuild in, I think it was 2001 from the bottom end up, so realistically it probably shouldn't have gone then, but we did have the oil buzzer coming on and that gave me seconds to find a lay-by. I found the lay-by and bang. So, hello KB, cats and cars. There's the ABF block. As you can see, the dizzy on top, the gaskets, the slam panel's been removed, the front grille's been removed, the headlamps, all the electrics apart from the loom, and the injection system pretty much. What's the next step? Well, I've just ordered a clutch alignment tool because, well, realistically we needed one, but decided that it would be a good idea to try and at least get the clutch and the gearbox on, which we did. And that went well. However, we then realised that we actually should have put the flywheel off the ABF onto the 16 valve, the 020. So yeah, it needs to now come off and be realigned again and fitted. But then it's straight into the engine bay. So, as you can see, we are kind of getting there. What we need to do at some point is clean up the engine bay, give it a bit of a dust and a spring clean. One thing that has protected it over the winter and over its life is the fact it had like an oil leak. Because it's got an oil leak, it's very hard to keep on top of, so I kept overfilling it and it's kept spraying it all over the engine bay. That's worked, it's protected it. So, as you can see, we're getting there. All the engine mounts are perfectly fine, they're all solid. I actually replaced a couple just before the engine went. Also had an uprated hose there where it kind of decided to jump into the cam belt and yeah, grind itself off, which then leaked petrol all over the engine bay. Luckily it didn't catch fire. All the fun of a 91 Golf 16 valve. But as you can see, the car is pretty solid. Bit of corrosion on the battery tray, but you kind of expect that. But apart from that, that's it. Very impressed. Considering it, what is it, 27, 28 years old? Seriously, they are strong cars, they really are. It stands out from the crowd because there's not that many. You see the Monzas, you see the Royals, but you don't see that many Helios anymore. Don't know why. Realistically, we're going to be starting this in the next week or so. We can then think about bringing the engine crane back up, fitting the engine, connecting up the drive shafts, connecting up the exhaust and putting it back together. I can't wait for that day. For Project Golf, we're getting there, and realistically we weren't last year. It became quite a nightmare considering the ABF conversion is one of the most simple from a 16 valve KR. I mean, the only difference is you've got a 1 centimetre block, that's about it really. Everything else fits onto the block, which makes it, like, I think it's one of the simplest conversions for a Golf ever. That's only if you're running a 16 valve though. Otherwise you have to upgrade fuel pumps, fuel lines, and, well, a whole host of other things. But as far as our project's going, we're getting there. And spec wise, the KR was pulling 0 to 60 in about 7.8. When this ABF's in, as standard, and we don't even know if it is standard, it looks a bit tweaked to me. You know, sprayed up block, wrapped rocker cover. I'm wondering if it's had some bits and bats done. But it'll still pull 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds, but it's out of a Mark III, it's a 2 litre 16 valve. Compared to the 1.8. So, there you go, just a quick update guys, thank you. For more information on our car reviews and car projects, the 16 valve Golf ABF conversion, the Beetle which is being restored, and the Mercedes 230 CE that we're yet to put our mark on, let's say, and the latest in new car reviews, please subscribe to our channel. If you've got any questions on this conversion, please leave them below. Thank you.